Well, hello everyone. It's been a little while since our last video. I know, it's been a hot minute. But it's October, and October means it's a spoop month. So we're going to be playing lots of spoopy games at some throughout the month, sporadically. We're probably going to go back to Resident Evil. I've got a couple other good old spoopy games on the lineup here for y'all. But today we're going to be playing the original Dead Space. And I know I posted this on the link to the stream, but advance warning to those of you who are somehow not familiar with this game. I know I do play a lot of games on stream with a lot of, like body horror, gore, but this game is very, very, very particularly upfront and in your face about it. If that's something you can't handle very well, I advise that you not watch this. Maybe come back when I'm playing something else, on a little different flavor. But, this game is very, very gory. Very much body horror, very hard horror, sci-fi. So let's get started. This is one of my favorite games of the last console generation, the original one. I mean, 2 is pretty good. 3 I didn't like as much because it's just a regular action game. I mean, it's a well-made action game, but it's not really a horror game anymore. This one's just got like the great atmosphere, the tension, all that good stuff. So let's get started here. I know this is a you'll notice that the gameplay from elements of this it's pretty much Resident Evil 4 with a sci-fi skin and a bit of a gimmick of dismemberment. But I mean, if you're gonna rip off a game, at least rip off a good game like RE4. Like this game did it very, very, very well. And this is right before, like the age of EA being absolute trash. So I would honestly say that this is probably like one of the last great EA games.
I wish I could talk to you. I'm sorry.
So we get a little background here.
I'm sorry about everything. I wish I could just talk to someone. It's all falling apart here. I can't believe what's happening. It's strange. Such a little thing.
Yeah, this game came out in 2008.
How many times you watched that thing? Guess you really miss her. Don't worry, we're almost there. You'll be able to look her up once we're on board. Sounds like you do have a lot of catching up to do.
All right, everyone, we're here. Sinking our orbit now.
All this trouble over that chunk of rock.
Deep space mining is a lucrative business, Ms. Daniels. Aegis 7 is a gold mine according to prospectors' reports. Cobalt, silicon, osmium. Now,
yeah, so over here we're just kind of establishing the setup for the game. Just kind of doing some world building here.
So that's Ishimura. Impressive.
The USG Ishimura, biggest planet cracker in her class. And it looks like they already popped the cork.
Why is it all dark? I don't see any running lights.
Corporal, take us in closer and hail them. And stay clear of that debris field. We're here to fix their ship, not the other way around.
USG Ishimura, this is the emergency maintenance team of the USG Kellion responding to your distress call. Come in, Ishimura.
You're gonna need to boost the signal if our power's low.
Yes, we know. Boost the signal. More.
Never heard of a total communications blackout on one of these things. You'd think with 1,000 people on board, someone would pick up the phone.
What is that?
It's a busted array like we thought. Sounds like they're having problems with their encoder. You get us down there and Isaac and I can fix it. 48 hours max.
All right, you heard the lady. Take us in. Let's see what needs fixing.
Gravity tethers engaged. Automatic docking procedures a go.
Okay, so yeah, sorry I'm not exactly like the most,
Sir, the auto dock.
What is it?
We're off track. We're gonna hit the hull.
Hit the blast shields.
Oh.
That
Oh
gun
god,
is
things are happening already.
Push the manual. Now.
Inside the magnetic field? Are you insane? Abort!
No! We can make it inside. Corporal, gave you an order.
The field's too strong.
Oh good lord. Oh, that wasn't... Yeah, that didn't take long. Yeah, no, it's been a hot minute
everyone
since I
okay?
played
What?
this one.
What the hell were you thinking? Were you trying to get us killed?
I just saved our asses, Miss Daniels. If we had aborted at that speed and distance, we'd have smashed right into the side of the Ishimura. Now settle down. Let's get to work. Corporal, report.
I'm not getting any readings from the port booster, and we've lost comms and autopilot. It'll take some time to fix.
All right. Let's get some extra hands from flight deck to help out.
Hold still, Isaac. I'm syncing up everyone's rig with the ship. Okay, we're done. Clean bill of health for everyone.
All right. We've still got a job to do. We're moving out.
So what I think they did a very, very good job with when it comes to this game is, like I mentioned before, how much I love the atmosphere. But something they did a very good job with was they integrate basically all of your heads-up display. Yes, I know how to... I do know how to play the game. Thank you, tutorial. But, yeah, they integrated all of your heads-up display stuff on your
You
characters.
didn't lose
so
power
that
to the
little-
port booster. You lost the port booster. Unbelievable.
Yeah, you've got like your health bar on your spine there, that little half circle on your... You got a little half circle on your right side is, you know, your stasis meter. Once you get like some
the power's down
equipment,
Isaac,
you'll get...
Get over here and hack the door pad.
You know, once you get some equipment, you'll see like ammo count, stuff like that.
Seems like everyone was trying to pack in a hurry.
There should be a security detail in here.
Yeah? Well, there's not. There's nobody here. I can't pick up any broadcasts.
That security console's still live. Isaac, log in and see what you can find. Kendra, get that elevator back online.
Power's dead. I can't.
The damn power. Look, if we all cooperate, we can figure this out a lot sooner. Let's get that computer display up, Isaac.
Use the locator system to find your next objective.
Oh, yeah, and so they do a little nice thing. So in case you get lost, you can just click down, and it'll have this neat little line on the floor, direct you towards where you're supposed to go. I mean, it's kind of hand-holdy, but in some areas of the game, especially when you're in zero-G sequences and stuff like that, it can be pretty useful.
Huh. That doesn't look good. She's taken a lot of damage.
The tram system's offline. Getting around's gonna be difficult. The air seems to be flowing again. That's a start.
What the hell was that?
Automatic quarantine must have tripped when the filtration system restarted. Everybody relax.
What was that? Did you hear that?
Not sure.
What the hell? I don't know. Something's in the room with us.
Jesus! Open fire! Open fire! Send up! Power! Send up!
Come on. Got it!
Isaac! Get the hell out of there!
The door's unlocked! Run!
Oh yes.
Run, Isaac! Get the hell out of there!
So yeah, you're pretty. It just kind of throws you right into the swing of things. You got monsters or something really horrible. And yeah, remember what I said earlier about the game being very, very upfront about body horror and gore? This is exactly it. This is what you're gonna see pretty much the whole game.
Use the limbs of enemies for extra damage. Use melee to knock back an enemy for a quicker escape.
Alright, now that we've got the tutorial menu on the screen. So yeah, you'll find ammo and stuff in those boxes. But yeah, no, like I said, they had all your heads-up display stuff like pretty much plain on screen. So yeah, like you've got what you've got right here is a plasma cutter. It's a little. All of your weapons in this game are engineering tools because you're a space engineer. You are on fixed spaceships, but that guy is super dead. Wait, it wasn't. Oh, loading for the elevator. Oh, fuck. Didn't realize there was a dude back there.
Collect and use health packs to replenish your health bar.
Oh, you know what? They changed the health bar button from the other games. Well,
This is Benson. Everybody listen up. They used the vents. That's how they're getting around the ship. Stay away from down. Get back. Get back.
oh, sucks to be that guy.
Isaac! Isaac! God, I can't believe you made it.
Isaac, we ran into more of them on the way over here. Are you okay?
More what? What the hell are those things? Is that the crew?
Keep your voice down. Whatever they are, they're not friendly, and half the doors on this ship are locked because of the quarantine. Now, we have to get to the bridge. But first, we gotta repair the tram system.
You're crazy, Hammond. You're gonna get us all killed.
If you listen to me, I will get you out of here alive. Now, what's wrong with the tram?
The data board is fried, but there should be a spare in the maintenance bay. There's also a broken tram blocking the tunnel that needs to be repaired.
Oh, they're over
Damn
there.
it! Everything is on the other side of this quarantine. We can't reach it from here.
No, we can't. But you can. Isaac, if I can get to the bridge, I should be able to access the personnel files. You fix the tram. and I'll help you find Nicole.
Use the map screen to check objectives and important locations.
Yep, so the map we will probably never use, realistically. So it's an old-fashioned game where you, like, you know, save it like, manually. This is before, like, autosave was a really big thing. But they do a really, really great job with the environmental design in this game. Like, this whole ship's just got a really great, creepy atmosphere. And I remember the very first time I ever came across that, I about pissed myself.
This is Benson, Tram Engineering. We think we figured it out. Smith killed one. Listen, forget about shooting him in the body. You gotta cut off the limbs. Grab a cutter, anything like that. Cut him apart!
So in case the tutorial didn't give you enough of an idea, the audio logs will. And jump scare.
Isaac, be careful. Shooting them in the body didn't seem to work. Go for the limbs. Dismember them. That should do the job.
And in case you didn't pick up the audio log,
Enemy limbs and doing extra damage.
stasis module.
Stasis, slow down fast objects and enemies.
So stasis kind of has a field effect.
Looks like that door is malfunctioning, Isaac. Try using the stasis module you just picked up.
So you can use stasis packs to heal yourself. Well, no, sorry, not to heal yourself. To, you know, obviously, refill your stasis. We'll show you how that works on an enemy just here in a little bit. This game does a lot to try to ramp up, like, the early sort of jump scares. It does bring you a very, very scary environment, which is something I do appreciate about a game like this. Like, and even for a game it's almost a decade old and it still looks great. Like, I can almost not believe that this game came out, like, almost, like, 9 years ago. And you know, with all, like, the open world games and all that crap, there's something to appreciate about one single environment. Like the Spencer Mansion in Resident Evil, or the USG Ishimura in this game. You know, you've got...
Your stasis module should be able to help you with that arm mechanism.
You know, you've got, like, this, just this one area. And, you know, you explore it through and through, you do a little bit of... So here's how stasis works on these guys. Slow them down temporarily to make them easier targets. And it kind of has a bit of a field of effect, as I mentioned before.
Listen up, car 8 is trashed. We managed to get it back to the repair depot, but now the autoloader is fried. I need a stasis module brought down here now. If we don't get this piece of shit off the tracks, it's gonna jam up the whole system.
Now I am playing on the easy difficulty because I just want to kind of just go through it on stream and just kind of have fun with it. You know, just...
Retracing damaged tram car. Please stand by.
I mean, we're just trying to take in the spoopy atmosphere.
Isaac, you did it. The tram is blocking the whole system. When you get the computer online, you'll be able to call the tram from the control room. Faster the better. I can hear something crawling around out there.
The script is not great. You know, like it. If you've ever seen the movie, that's a wonderful preview of an enemy to come. But no, if you've ever seen the movie Event Horizon, you're gonna see a lot of callbacks to that. You know, the thing the plasma cutter can do is, you know, you get the ability to rotate this module here so that you can kind of have better... Ah, shit. Sorry, I'm used to the controls from Dead Space 3 because I was actually just finishing that up earlier today, and I keep getting all the reload and stasis and menu are all they're all mapped differently in this. But no, you like in this game, which is, you know, you've got the plasma cutter, which has, like, you know, obviously the different shooting angles. You know, your aiming reticle kind of goes along with the screen, like you're actually aiming on the environment, which I think is a really nice touch. Like, there's a lot of really good details in this game. Like I said, just kind of having a very organic
Isaac, I've patched
heads-up
into
display.
The security system. It took some work, but I've got the door to the maintenance bay unlocked. The data board should be somewhere inside.
You've got all this really great, like, atmospheric sort of sound going on pretty much the whole way. And you are going to be seeing me save relatively often, because when you die, you got to load an old save. It's kind of old school that way, so it's like I mean, I probably shouldn't die very much. I'm playing on easy, but in case I do, I really would like to avoid doing a lot of retreading. And
it looks like the door to the storage room is locked. There should be a key somewhere in the maintenance bay.
you're going to find, how am I missing? Not a lot of what we would like to call subtlety in this game. God, how much freaking... I don't need... Oh, come on. Did you pick up the health item again? You totally did, you bastard. You know, the monsters are pretty much in the forefront at all times. Like, this isn't a slow burn kind of atmospheric horror like you're going to find in something like Condemned, which I'm going to be playing at some point this month because I just absolutely adore it to pieces. So that's locked. That's the locked room she mentioned. So the key is somewhere in here. Awful nice of them to just leave ammo lying around. Boy, I hate this. Oh, hello. Yeah, the thing about the starting your inventory in this game is very small to start with. Which I suppose is good for, like, building up, you know, I guess an amount of tension. For, oh, you can only carry so many healing items and so much, so much ammo. But as someone who's just kind of going through it to sort of enjoy the ride like we are right now, it's actually almost a little bit of a hassle. After you get the kinesis module in this game, the physics gun, basically, you have a pretty good litmus test for what bodies are dead and which ones are alive. Are gonna come get you. You probably noticed I have a bit of a tendency to... So you probably noticed I have somewhat of a tendency to approach killing these guys the same way. Is I noticed the first time I played through it, you cut off their legs first, they're a lot easier to deal with. You're also probably going to notice me shooting at a lot of things that are actually already dead, for the same reason I just got my ass beat right there. It's you probably noticed these little power nodes I've picked up. God dang it, you know what? But now, as I was about to mention, these power nodes can be used at workbenches to upgrade your equipment. So let's upgrade our rig a little bit. Let's expand how much oxygen we have in a no-oxygen environment and air. You know, you can get a HP through here as well. Every weapon you get every weapon you get and all your, like, equipment can be upgraded with power nodes. So you'll notice they'll follow this sort of... these sorts of maps. And what I've just done is kind of a cardinal sin, and that I've used up all of my power nodes. There are doors...
Take the board back to tram control and slot it into the computer array. That should get the tram system back online.
Shit. Trying to remember how I manually reload stasis. I know there are little stasis, little wall outlets that you can refill your stasis at, but you also have little stasis packs that you can pick up as consumables. I had one before. No, there's a lot of, you can tell there's a lot of inspiration from a lot of different, kind of sci-fi horror in this game. Like I said, you get a lot of Event Horizon, you get a lot of, obviously, Alien, stuff like the necromorphs themselves are very, very much John Carpenter's The Thing.
Computer now online. Shipwide tram system reinitialized. All trams now operational. Tram arriving at flight deck station. Quarantine lifted.
All right, we're on board and heading to the bridge. Good work.
Strange. The quarantine just lifted.
Whatever was in the flight lounge must have left. That's lucky for us. Isaac, get back to the Kellion and prep it for launch. We'll find out what we can from the bridge and meet you there.
If we live that long, you're out of your league, Hammond. This is suicide. We're going to die out here.
Your lack of confidence in me is to be noted, Miss Daniels. But I have a mission to complete, and that's exactly what I am going to do, with or without you. Do we understand each other?
Just get us out of here alive.
The game likes to, especially early on, really try and get you with the kind of the early jump scares, I guess. It's a very, very startling game, I will give it that. But is it going to, like, psychologically terrify you? Probably not. Like I said, the ship environment, very, very Alien. Very, very Event Horizon. Movies that I both love very much. I know Event Horizon's not a very good movie, but I like it a lot anyway. Because I find Sam Neill to be just... I find Sam Neill to just be very fantastic in pretty much everything he's in. So the music will always find a need to ramp up when an enemy comes around the corner. So like I said, it's a game that very much tries to startle you.
Isaac, we made it to the bridge. It's a nightmare up here. No survivors. We're going to try to get to the command computer. Wish us luck.
Can you decide on what your accent is, Hammond? Like, really, he kind of, you'll notice he kind of like shifts between like British and well, kind of like a British and like an American accent, like almost as if he's a British man trying to do an American accent and occasionally slipping. You'll find me doing that a lot later on too, because a lot of enemies will drop items if you step on them or cut off one of their limbs or whatever after you already kill them. So here we are back on the little...
What the hell is happening down there? What happened to the shuttle?
That was our ride home. It's the only way off the ship.
Kendra.
No, Hammond! This changes everything!
Just let me think.
So yeah, we are
Can you
fucking
access command computer?
stranded.
It's no good. There's an executive lockdown of all primary systems. Without the captain's authorization, I can't access them.
Well, where's the captain?
Here he is. Captain Benjamin Mathias. Location, med lab. Status, deceased.
What? How?
I can't access that information. Find the captain and you'll find his rig. With his authorization codes, I can crack this computer wide open.
Damn it. Isaac, I'm sending the tram back to your location. Get to the medical deck and find that rig as fast as you can.
What was that?
So you can... some areas where you can hear some very clear, whispering voices that are very, very unsettling. As you can see, There is nobody fucking here. I can't die here. Not yet. Not like this. Eat me. They ate my boy. A lot of elevators.
Find new weapons and items at the store, and place extra items in the safe.
Yep, so you've got kind of an inventory management system. As I mentioned before, a little a la Resident Evil 4 in the store here. So you can get new weapons, like an actual military assault rifle, or some more tools. Oh, God, sorry. I had an early day today. Like I said, I've started the semester back up a few weeks ago. And it's been kind of... I get up really early on those days. So we're going to upgrade our suit here, since we've been snagging up credits left and right. You know, I'm really not sure why my channel still says I am playing New Order. I'm very, very much not, but thanks, Twitch. So we're gonna save up for right now, as the pulse rifle is okay, but it's... I think the line gun is much more useful. So we'll try and get the line gun first. Like I said, the game is pretty linear, but you do go back and revisit old areas, a la Resident Evil... sort of. It's mostly like the level structure is linear, but you do occasionally go back to visit old areas. And this is probably one of my favorite areas in the entire game, is the med labs.
He's here. Nothing to be afraid of. I knew you would come. Just like you said. I saved this for you. Can I go?
Use kinesis to move or throw objects.
Wants to take me. Just shut up.
The survivors are very few and far between, and they usually don't last long. But you got a heck of a lot of body bags down here. And so this is kind of how the kinesis gun works. If you've ever played Half-Life 2, it's pretty much the same thing as the gravity gun. So let's see. Got a lot of... You know what, we have some more inventory space now, so... like 3 more slots than we did before. So, it should be fine for right now. That's actually a real nice detail I've never noticed before. Like all the maggots there underneath the severely chopped up body. Wow. Oh, that's not what I meant to grab. Oh, it's a text log.
To add items to the store.
It's a schematic for flamethrower. So then you go take this to the store and new item. So for 11,000 we can get the flamethrower. I don't remember the flamethrower being particularly good. So we're just gonna ignore. I know the Ripper gun, which is just a big old circular saw shooting gun, is completely busted. And we'll just let us cruise through the game.
We were attacked. Kendra's gone. 1 minute she was there, and I can't believe I lost her. We can still do this. Get me the captain's rig codes, and we'll find Nicole. Looks like the crew barricaded the door to the emergency wing. We have to blow through it to get to the morgue. Get some thermite from medical storage, and a shock pad from zero-G therapy. Should be down the corridor. Communication is useless in all this static.
Yeah, I'm really curious as to why medical storage would have thermite. Like, for real, why does medical storage have thermite? But now we've got enough for the line gun, so let's grab that sucker.
Red weapon icon.
Yeah.
Read your weapon has no ammo in its clip.
So obviously we've got the line gun. Does really wide beams and also shoots like little mines. I mean, the little mines are very marginally useful, but the line gun itself, very, very, very useful weapon, and you get a lot of mileage out of it. Because if you can just leg sweep tons of dudes at once. So let's see, which way do we go? This way. We're gonna mostly stick with the plasma cutter for now.
All weapons have an alternate firing mode.
Yeah, so the alternate firing mode, like I said, on the plasma cutter is changing the angle, because you get a little rotator. And like I said, on this, it has the little mines. If you can't kinesis a body, it's an enemy and it's gonna come get you. Nope, missed it again. God damn it. Jesus Christ. I am bad at that timing. Hooray for being bad at video games. So we got some line gun ammo.
Hazardous anomaly detected. Quarantine activated.
We got bad guys. Can't run and reload. really like that you can basically cut enemies in half with this thing. You can pretty clearly hear more. Fuck out of here. Money. Inventory full. So we got here taking up all this damn space. Oh, plasma cutter ammo. Yeah, kind of obviously you get the most mileage out of your plasma cutter. This is your the bread and butter right here.
Quarantine lifted.
Get off my feet, body parts.
I finally convinced Jurgens to show me the video feed from the colony. And what I saw was glorious, breathtaking. Miners undergoing a transformation into something extraordinary. I must know more. Even as the believer within me wants to become one of them, the scientist needs to uncover their secrets. I need to study one of these necromorphs, as Kyne so clinically puts it. I need to witness this infection firsthand. Perhaps that patient from the colony.
Excellent. Quarantine's been lifted. We can get in here. I know there's something in one of these rooms. Maybe we got it already. No, I definitely enjoyed this area. It's got a really great, creepy vibe, atmosphere. Like, literally all this writing on the wall. I mean, it's cheesy, absolutely. It's super cliched, it's overdone. But but here it's done very well. Like I said, it's the little details in this game that really get me. You can tell this is kind of a dystopian setting. You get this sort of Starship Troopers-esque advertisement for like biological prosthesis. It's basically like you just get like robotic arms and stuff so that you can keep working on these ships that crack planes.
Come on! Let me out!
That guy's having a really fucking bad day. Oh, God. Yeah, a lot of the time, like, if an enemy gets close to you, they'll get into a little grapple animation like that, and you have a quick time event to get out of it. Usually cause a little damage. If it's a smaller enemy, sometimes just get an outright kill. Yeah, but as you can see, these were very clearly once like little babies. They're sitting around in suspended animation for some reason. Very, like I said, a little cliche on its, its kind of scary elements, but I think, for the most part, they kind of fly here because of the way they're executed.
Alright, that thermite you picked up should be able to melt through the barricade. Use the shock pad to ignite it. Hope I can hold this position. I can hear something big moving out there.
Did I miss something? No. So we got the thermite, but we need the other half from imaging diagnostics. Let's see what else we can pick up at the store while we're here. Oh, I've got like... I can probably sell some plasma ammo. You know, we'll stick this large med pack in the safe for now. You know what, actually, we'll stash some, stash a little bit of plasma ammo, too. You know what, let's do a quick save. Like I said, it might be a little boring, but I'm gonna be saving a lot, so just to kind of save us potential irritation. What is making that fucking noise? I actually can't remember what happened to the lights. Oh. Jesus Christ. What the fuck? I forgot about this guy. How the hell was he still alive to bring himself on the... You know what? I'm asking the wrong kind of questions for a game like this. Whoa. Oh, Jesus, this thing. So this is one of those power node locks that I mentioned before. The good thing is that, theoretically, power nodes, they're finite but infinite.
You found something down there, didn't you?
Yes, we found something.
So the texts were right all this time.
I wouldn't be certain of that. There was nothing divine in what I saw.
We must embrace this. We are the first witnesses.
Matthias isn't letting anyone down in the colony. It's under quarantine until we learn more.
To hell with Matthias. He of all people should know that this is greater than him, or the operation, or even the company. This is our deliverance.
Keep your damn voice down. People are dying down there.
Only the worthless and the unbelievers. But I believe. Do you believe, Terrence? Do you?
Get more of these fast-moving guys on the ground here. Worst part about these guys is that they can move around without their... About most of the enemies here is that they can move around without their heads, which is very, very backwards to a lot of video game logic. What? Who the fuck is that? Oh. Inventory full? I think not. Actually, you know what? Pulse rounds and power node. God damn. Yeah, this game is extremely gruesome. Still no power to that room. There is power to this elevator. You know, I've played through this game probably like 4 times. I've never noticed that little stack of line gun ammo. Not once have I ever fucking noticed that. What are you willing to give up your life for? Like I said, the random graffiti, it's, like I said, it's cliched, but it's, the way they pull it off in this game, it's a very nice detail. The marker will save us. Put it back where it belongs. Don't look back. And there's weird ass symbols. So obviously, you run out of air in a vacuum, you're gonna have a bad time.
As you know, Ishimura is able to set his gravity locally. Your grav boost will kick in when you enter a zero-G area.
Your ammo counter will flash red if you can't jump to a surface.
So now we get to do a little zero-G action. Oh, whoop. That was stupid of me. So what is another area I can jump to? So over there is where I started. You know what? I probably can jump on that thing. I can't. I feel really dumb. This is supposed to be easy. But I'm doing something wrong. What am I doing wrong? Oh man, I feel extremely stupid right now. Oh, it will let me go on the ceiling. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. There's an in-between space. Oh, no, I was on the bottom. It's like I said, I am a smart and clever man. Yep, totally a smart guy. Your friendly reminder that I have beaten this game like 4 fucking times. No joke.
Great. You got a shock pad. Combine that with the thermite at the barricade to destroy it. Shit. I can hear more coming. Moving through the vents. Stay safe, Isaac.
Entering zero gravity.
Thanks, video games. Is it red and explodey? I can use it as a weapon.
Exiting zero gravity. Entering vacuum.
Oh, hi there, buddy.
Exiting vacuum.
Alright, so now that we've got all the parts, we can head back to the intensive care lobby. We can blow that barricade. Let's see, since I have a power node, let's, you know what? I'm not gonna break the cardinal rule twice. Okay, but... Oh, fuck. I hate these little guys. Just like, hey, do you like it when games get free cheat, games just get free cheap shots to just chip away at your health? Those little things aren't worth wasting ammo on. Alright, so first things first, let's go to the store, drop off this stuff, sell that semiconductor. Alright, so I'm actually almost out of health packs, but I got 15k, so let's grab the pulse rifle. Grab some plasma rounds, and let's get a couple med packs. That should do it. So now we got the military pulse rifle, which is actually kind of a weaker weapon, but like the fact that it takes. You know, it takes like it's a rapid fire weapon which can be useful against like those little small swarms that you saw earlier. Yeah, because standing that close to a thermite bomb ends well for anyone.
Clear from there to the morgue. Remember, the codes are on the captain's body.
This is Senior Medical Officer Nicole Brennan transmitting ship-wide. We need more help. We don't have the resources to deal with this many cases. Nobody would tell us what's happening. These wounds, we are not equipped to deal with this. God. Get him to the table. Hold him. Not you. Hold him down. Christ. And recording.
That was Nicole, right? I can't tell from here when that log was made. I'm sure she's around here somewhere.
So, that's pretty obvious foreshadowing. I wonder what all this blood around this hole ripped in the wall means. My favorite graffiti message in the entire game. Fuck this ship. Just... So the good thing about this plasma rifle is, like, the weapons in this game feel like there's a there's a real satisfying punch to all of them, like, in terms of sound effects, in terms of their, like, effect on target. It's a lot of, it's the little things, like I mentioned before. Now, where's this power cell go? How does Isaac know how to use military-grade weaponry? Who knows? Who cares? If you didn't catch that on the wall there, there's a little oxygen recharge, and you're wondering why the hell is that there? Well, it's a little foreshadowing for later. Oh, shit. Shit. That's what I get for trying to check my ammo. Always clear the room first, you idiot. Hey, it's power node room. Oh, that's at it. I forgot that thing chews through ammo real fast. Should be some in this power node room. Inventory full. You fucking me. Line rack schematic. Super important. Some more pulse rounds. Alright. Let's top that off. But let's probably stick with the line gun for now. Yeah, there is an achievement that you can get for using only the plasma cutter.
Hello? Can anybody hear me? My name is Eileen Fisk. I just woke up in here and everybody was gone. I don't know what's happening. Why did they all leave? I'm going to try and find someone. If you can hear this, please come for me. I can hear scratching in the wall. Hello? Who's there? Are you a doctor? Why is everyone... Wait, I know you. You're Harry, the prisoner from the colony. You killed that nurse. Help! Somebody help me! Please!
Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to use that. Yeah, if that didn't increase your what the fuck factor by about 100%, I don't know what the hell's wrong with you. Text log. Do ourselves a save. What's that?
Science Log Chief Science Officer Dr. Kine reporting. The colony's problems concern me greatly. I have no doubt they are somehow linked to the discovery of the marker, but the exact nature of that connection is still unknown. Almost 40% of the colonists are experiencing a form of dementia. The obvious symptoms are acute depression, insomnia, and hallucination. Incidents of violence and even murder also indicate extreme paranoia. Dr. Mercer has advised that I bring some of the affected on board for study. Dr. Wellen, the planet-side psychiatrist, has reported that his own analysis has been fruitless. I'm hesitant to rely on Dr. Mercer at this point, but I need his expertise. We need solutions, and we need them quickly.
Down into the morgue. Because, you know, going into a space morgue, this can't possibly end badly. Oh, wait. They are watching. So if you somehow missed what was going on there, this little weird
Codes
thing...
received, and they look good. Thank God. I'll start accessing the captain's records right now. Head to the tram station, and I'll contact you there. I'm going to find out what the hell happened to this ship.
Turned, well, that thing turned the captain's corpse into a necromorph. For the most part, I'm going to be staying a bit quieter during the playthrough of this game. Well, when I am playing this game, because it's just, I just kind of want to let the atmosphere set in a little bit more for the viewers. I know me chattering the entire time kind of breaks the, it does kind of break the atmosphere a little bit. But I know I also just can't sit here mute, because that's a little, well, that's boring.
Somehow one of them found a way down to the captain's nest. I managed to contain it in a damaged escape pod. Lifting executive lockdown now. I found the deck logs. Whatever is happening around here, it came from the planet when they cracked it open. It spread to the colony and reached the ship. Isaac, this isn't an infection. It's some form of alien life. Shit, we've got bigger problems. The ship's engines are offline and our orbit is decaying. Get over to the engineering deck ASAP while I stay here and figure out what the problem is.
Let's see, can we buy anything useful? We can... clear up some space, but let's see if we can... Yeah, we can't get a node just yet. I think this is the end of... This is the end of the chapter here. Yep, okay. Alright, well... I think this is probably where I'm going to call it a, I'm probably going to call it for tonight. So yeah, this is a game I very, very much enjoy. It's very spooky, very scary, very atmospheric, very startling. Like I said, it still looks great. It's the details and the atmosphere of the world that really do it for me.
Two problems, and we're working on borrowed time here. First, there's no fuel in the engines. Second, the gravity centrifuge is offline, which means there's a couple of trillion tons of rock pulling us down. I need you to get that centrifuge operational. Refuel the main engine and fire it up so I can stabilize the ship's orbit.
So yeah, I think this is where we're going to call it for tonight, as I said. Thanks everybody for coming in and watching again. We'll be back with some more Gurt Gets Hurt. We'll be back with more Gurt Gets Hurt. We'll probably be playing some other spooky games like Resident Evil, a few, one or several of the entries in Resident Evil, maybe some Alien Isolation, Condemned. We've got some really great spooky games here. So, till next time, have a good one.